Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Board of Health meeting, Tuesday, May 14, 2024 at 6 p.m. I'd like to introduce a new member, Kristen Roman, and another new member, I don't think he's been sworn yet, Paul Serene. I'd like to thank you both for participating.
I'm sorry, you're a little cart before the horse here. We have a joint meeting with the selectmen on the 21st. So until that happens, there really can't be an appointment. And you also have another candidate to consider as well. That's on the agenda.
Okay, well, for tonight, this is how we're gonna govern ourselves. Roll call of officers, that'll just be Richard and myself. Say your name.
Christian A. Roman Ramirez.
James LaQueer. Additions or deletions not anticipated 48 hours in advance. I don't know if we have any of those.
Just under 1.5, I have one septic permit. It's for new construction. It's 65 Adams Road.
65 Adams Road.
Yep.
Okay. Reappointment of officers. He just introduced himself. And we'll go right to 10 Cedar Circle local upgrade approval.
That's the letter that goes along with it. I forget some of this. This is a system. It was permitted January 8th by you guys and got installed in April. And they ran into an issue where there was an existing pit that ended up being right under the deck right here. You can see where that original trench was proposed. And so they ended up having to shift everything this way as a result, because they didn't want to take the pit out because it was almost kind of supporting the deck. So they punctured it, they filled it with a flowable fill, but they shifted the trenches just a little bit in this direction. And as a result, they came into some higher contours, and ended up with a little bit more than 3 feet of fill over the system, which is what Title V allows. It ended up being, well, it says over 36, but it was about 42 inches over the system. Title V requirement is that the system be vented if there's more than 36 inches, and that the Board of Health grant a local upgrade approval for greater than 36 inches of material over the system. So they're basically coming back after the fact to ask for that variance because of that field change that had to be made.
So at the top all goes, it's going to increase in the backyard is what you're saying?
Yeah, so this part of the system all has 3 feet, even this side has 3 feet. It's just really this corner right here, where you end up with a little bit over 3 feet of cover on it.
And you have no problem with that?
No, yeah, it's vented, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Okay, this is an upgrade system that we're looking at. And there was an issue that was unexpected and unanticipated, so therefore they had to adjust it in the field to make it proper, so it was gonna comply. And they're asking for this variance to be a little bit deeper than it was in this vented system. And in this situation, I need a motion to accept the upgrade as drawn from the engineer as to what was proposed and where it is at this time, and that would be for 10 Cedar Circle. Would you like to
I
make a
present the motion to, for the approval of the work that was done for the septic system.
Okay, I got a motion and I got, it's all in favor?
You'd have to second, Jim, right?
Pardon me?
You'd have to second because you're the only other one.
Okay, and I'll second that. Okay, so, motion approved. And Cedar Circle is valid. Okay. Got the permits for review. Now you're going to 65 Adams Road. Yep.
So like I said, this was a new construction. There is an existing structure on the property, but they're proposing to demo all the buildings that exist.
You said all buildings?
Yes. Yeah, so there's one building, a bigger garage, and then a couple of sheds and trailers that are on the property right now. I think they're actually containers more than trailers. But the road is over here, so there's an existing driveway that already comes up. It doesn't have any water coming up, so they're proposing to bring town water up to the property. And this box here will be the new house, the existing garage is within that footprint. And they're looking to put in a Presby system, so 2,500 gallon, 2 compartment septic tank, that'll gravity feed to Presby system. Because it's a Presby system, they are asking for one local variant, so towns and regs require effluent filter. And Presby doesn't want them because it can disrupt airflow within the system, so it has to vent through this low vent, but it also comes back through the tank and goes through the stack to vent. And so they say that the filter disrupts that airflow. So they are asking for a variance to
Do you
use that
agree with
gas baffle. Yeah, you get, so, the board, as it was previously constituted, had granted that variance before. And if you go through the design manual, they say that they don't want effluent filters on gravity applications.
Okay, and what's that one there?
That's the reserve area.
That's the reserve area, okay? Rather than getting into a lot of specifics tonight, we're looking for one variance, which will be, what they're asking for to eliminate the filter on the end of the septic tank. So they get proper ventilation through into the building and out the roof stack. Can I get a motion?
I present a motion to have, this approved.
Okay, 65 Adams.
Adams Road, yeah.
Okay, it's been seconded and I'll say all in favor is
Aye.
Okay, so we're good to go.
Fine in black, or doesn't matter.
Right here, that's okay. Sir Rick? Okay, meeting update, what's up pertaining to town?
Meeting schedule.
Schedule, okay.
Just wanted to make sure that Chris and you and potentially Paul talked about what you wanted to do for the summer for a schedule. Right now, you discussed keeping the meeting now on Tuesdays at 6. Is that what you want to continue to do?
Is Tuesdays convenient? We can change it to 7, or we can use another night of the week. I'm gonna say I prefer the Tuesdays at this time.
Yep, that
And would you prefer it at 6 or 7?
6 looks.
I don't mind at 6.
6 is okay with you, so
Yes.
we're gonna stay at Tuesdays at 6 o'clock. Carl.
Okay, excellent.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Executive session.
Okay, so I believe that you need to make a motion, Jim, to go into executive session.
Oh,
I present a motion to go to the executive session to discuss the strategies with respect to litigation.
Yes, you're at 1.8. Are we recording again?
Yes.
Okay, you're opening up the meeting, right, Jim, at 6:30?
6:30, yeah.
Okay, and next on the agenda is the Shaw's contract.
Yeah, really?
It
Yeah,
is.
you wanna come up and tell us what's going on with him? No? Does Ben wanna do that?
What's going on?
Yeah,
Oh, no, we'll think what's going on. That's all we're wondering. That's why we're here.
well, we have a new board here at this point of the game and I've gotta be redefined and put back in tune here also. So let's see what's happening. Anything to discuss with us?
No.
No? I think right now we're waiting for the selectmen. And they're gonna have to announce us at some meeting in the near future so that we can be in front of them or they can be in front of us. So we can figure out what their attitude is and where they think they wanna go. So I will tell you that I'm in favor of this 5-year contract and the totas, et cetera, and I think the town of Fountain is also. So let's see what they decide they wanna do. Because, that's the way we're handling these situations. All right, any further comment on that?
Was, Chris or Paul, were you at the town meeting?
Yes.
Did you hear that the town was acceptable of the 5-year? I was not there, but from the feedback that I heard is everybody wants a 3-year contract. They don't want a 5-year contract. They want to go
Yeah,
back to the 3.
I can't say for sure.
I wasn't paying attention to that part of the meeting,
Okay.
so.
I don't think Shaw's is going to come back with a 3-year contract for us. I think they're gonna stay with the 5, so we get the toters. And that's what we've been striving for over 12 years now, if not longer. So, we're gonna have to battle it out and hope that we can win the scenario and the situation and get the toters in a 5-year contract. So, I guess that's enough said. Is there any further discussion on that? The Townsend Town wants, they want their trash picked up. They're not gonna go to pay as you throw. They never wanted that since we had a contract for trash. So,
A lot cheaper for the town's taxpayer.
in the long run, trash is almost as important as education, point blank. We are gonna have trash every week. We have to have it removed and we have to have it properly taken care of. We can't go to pay as you throw with all these bags on the side of the road and people screaming at us because they gotta pay for every bag that they're purchasing, et cetera. So it's still my opinion, and in theory, it's been my opinion for many years to have filters, and, I hope it happens. I hope it happens. Any further discussion on that? I've said enough. No, we're all set to go, okay? Invoices.
Okay, invoices, Complete Recycling Solutions, these are the people who remove our electronics and our CFCs and our mercury in our bulbs. It is $1,509.14. It's not bad. We actually now have the recycling employees, we have the Gaylords that the recycling employees will take out, they'll put the equipment in the Gaylords. They'll put a tarp over it, so when the truck comes, they'll just grab the fork and they'll just throw it on the truck versus their guys going in and physically taking everything out of a 40-foot trailer by hand, because that costs the labor. So, and that was a great idea of our foreman, Sean Pearson, so kudos to him,
Really?
yes.
Okay, this doesn't require a motion, or anything, just requires a signature. Paul, you won't be able to sign this at this time.
Townsend Police Station was looking for Earth Day detail in the amount of $256. They do police detail for the parking lot and the people crossing over from the high school to.
Yeah, I was there.
Okay. Okay, Aeroseptic had a porta potty, $410 for that.
Yes, they had 2.
Even better. After I received a nail in my vehicle from being at the recycling center, I
Uh-oh.
noticed that there was a lot of nails and whatnot. So it was recommended to get a magnetic sweeper, one of those little sweepers. So now they'll go around the containers and it's very nice. It was only $69. The facility director helped pick one out. He actually assembled it for us and left it out for the guys. They haven't got to use it yet, but it will be really helpful.
Now, I got a question on that, even though I'm signing this. What do they do for aluminum nails? That was a quick question. The maggots don't pick up aluminum nails.
Okay, but there's a lot of other things that magnetic sweeper is going to pick up.
Oh, a bunch of them, yeah. I was trying to be funny, but
Okay.
didn't succeed.
Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Buckets for the compost signs, $18. We have compost signs. A lot of people are bringing their leaves with plastic bags. Then they put them in the compost pile, which actually makes it obsolete. So we have made signs that says no plastic bags in the compost area. And we buy the 5-gallon buckets, the highway department puts cement in them, so we can wheel them around to different areas where we see that the people, because the compost pile is extremely large. So where people will kind of tend to go, we can move the signs, and they seem to be very effective. Tough Stuff mattresses, removed 26 mattresses, $858. The program's going very well, no complaints.
No complaints, wow.
No complaints. Unitil, $53.94. That's for the recycling center lights and the pump at the lagoons, which we have not turned on in quite some time. GW Shaw and Son, you have 2 months of bills. You have March and April. You're paying right now $62,949.10 a month. That is a fixed price, which was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing that is now going away. So That is for 2 months. You also have GW Sharon's Son. We are now over our $6,000 credit for the recycling center. So they are removing some of the electronics. If it is wood or if it is plastic, we can go and pay for it through our grant money. So that is wonderful. It helps with the disposal costs.
How much more grant money do we have, you know?
We have about 17,000 right now.
Okay.
We just got 10 in from last year. The union contract that the department supervisors have signed allows me an $850 clothing allowance. So I have purchased myself rain boots, waterproof steel-toed boots, a raincoat, gloves and a hat, couple of t-shirts, couple of sweatshirts, some sneakers, couple of jeans, and a professional suit, which I thought was all good use of things that I would need here.
I agree with that.
The raincoat, the boots, the gloves,
You got that all
were-
for $830?
I did, all the receipts are there, I'm coupon queen. I am, I shop clearance. Timberland boots were what oh my God, the Hunter rain boots were like $225. I got them for 104, and they're foldable. So I have them underneath my vehicle. So when I go to the recycling center, and last week when I was there and I had to walk around the puddles because I've got my nice shoes on, I can take them right out. I can put them right on. If they're just like the rubbers that we grew up with. I remember them. I was pretty excited to have them. So.
You got those boots for $90.
Yep, and I got the nice Timberland boots as well.
Timberland,
I think those
really?
were 79, and I think they were $180 boots.
Oh, I think you've done well.
Thank you,
I think you've done well.
thank you. And that is all the invoices I have for you.
Okay then. Compost bins and kitchen scrap bucket price increase.
We are selling compost bins for $25. $25. We're going to increase that to 50. Because it's just, we're not supposed to make any money on it, but we're losing money right now because I
Okay.
just had to purchase them and I purchased them at $45.
You purchased
So we-
it at 45, so there's.
So you can't sell them for 25. And the kitchen scrap buckets, which we're trying to promote composting. So we want to really have them available. Just because we bought 120 of them, the cost went down to $5.95, but we're also only charging $5. So I suggest that you go up to 10 on those.
Do you want to do that at this time, a motion for that, to raise it to 10?
I present a motion to raise it to 10.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And the compost bins to 50, which is still a deal.
Yeah.
If you go to the other towns, they're 60 or
One more
75.
I
so-
present a motion.
Okay,
Make it a 50, okay, all in favor?
Aye.
okay. Minutes, which was confusing to you because once you looked at it, you saw the agenda. But it is the minutes which are on the other side. Now, the unfortunate thing is no one at this table was here. You were not at this meeting, neither were you. So you can choose to review them or we can leave them as draft because this is what's gonna happen now for March and April.
I'm gonna review them, briefly, Carl.
Okay. As you weren't there, the good news is that all of it's recorded. So if there's any discrepancy with the minutes, they're recorded online. So I'm hoping that we won't have any problems with transparency.
I don't think it will. I don't think it will. I can't do much in the hospital, can
We can hook you up to Zoom next time. We
I? Admit,
can hook you up to Zoom next time.
no, not in the hospital, that's my time.
No, yeah, fair enough.
Back to regulations, where are we on those?
waiting for Joan to call me back.
How long has it been?
A while, but it's stuck in state litigation. It's not anything that she can control. It's getting the new rules passed at state litigation. I can have an update. What I will do is at the next meeting, I will have a more detailed update.
Okay, just so we're aware of that. We already have Charles here for that curbside trash recycling. We've already discussed it. Okay. You have any question, the propane tank at the center is being rented, that behind the garage?
Yes, which it is not.
It is not?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
I was not at that meeting either,
All right,
so I just went off the recording.
and we had no update on the new gate for the recycling center from Chris.
Chris suggested before he left that we pursue it, that the board had already agreed on it, and we were always waiting for a full quorum to have a discussion about it, and it just never ended up happening at the end.
Okay. All right, thank you, Carla.
Well,
Oh, please, voice.
Oops, sorry. Appointment considerations, will Paul Serene and Todd Arsenal. We'll see how that goes. Future agenda items.
well, you have to, you should deal with appointment considerations for Paul and Todd.
I'll say it again.
You should consider the two of them, and the board should make a recommendation based on the two. Todd, are you on the Zoom meeting? Okay, I guess he's not. I know that he had a conflict. So Todd, I have his paperwork right here. It's very simple. It's just like Paul's. But it is my understanding that the Board of Health should make their recommendation to go to the selectmen, and then you will have a joint meeting with them. So they'll know what your thoughts are.
I haven't met Todd in any fashion. I don't even know what it looks like. So, I think I'd like an opportunity to meet him, and then I think we probably ought to discuss what's going to happen between the two of them in the
I agree.
next meeting, unless other things happen.
Well, our next meeting is the 28th. And you're meeting on the 21st with the selectmen. So might it be worth a consideration for you to reach out? I'll reach out to Todd and say, could you talk to Jim personally? Just a little one-on-one. And then if you wouldn't mind giving me your telephone number, which I should have anyways. And then that he can reach out to the two of you personally, so we're not violating an open meeting law, because I would really like the opportunity for the two of you. I know that you've already talked to Paul. So, and I was really hoping that he was gonna be online, but I do know that he was saying that his granddaughter had a hockey game.
So the meeting on the 21st is with
The selectmen.
with the selectmen.
And it's on the agenda for 6:05.
And my question is, who has the last saying on whichever these two members can be part of the board?
I believe the selectmen do.
Based on our recommendation as Board of Health, correct? Okay.
What time is that?
6:05.
Okay, we're all set there, and no discussion necessary at this time.
I mean, I wish to have a conversation to see what he can bring to the table too, and we can meet it and, well, we have to meet before, the 21st to see if we as board could,
I'll get the phone number. Was it on that sheet? No?
It actually is. It actually is. I don't want to give it out, so I'm
Okay,
just
well,
gonna write it down.
maybe you
because
can make
it's
an
in
appointment for,
here. I also need your, so what we'd like to do maybe is we'll send out an email. I will deal with, Todd, you and myself. So you can have a little talk, and then Jim and Todd will probably make a phone call, because you're better with phone calls than you are with emails. Okay, but the two of you can't be together
no,
at the time when you talk to Todd, because unless we advertise for it, and I don't think that you're gonna have time before the 21st to have another meeting.
we can get that information covered after.
yep.
Okay.
Okay, future agenda items. I know we're gonna have another executive session. And follow through what's gonna happen with the people coming on board. I think that's about it at this stage, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Next meeting will be May 28th, 6 P.M.
And the selectmen's meeting on the 21st at
And
6
the selectmen's meeting on the 21st at 6:05, correct. Tobacco regulations, Cal was waiting on some information back from the person in charge of that. And I think that takes care of anything. Anything else to be discussed from anybody?
We'll talk about the contract as well. That's an ongoing thing.
Contract, okay. Ongoing
Okay.
contract with,
Minutes and invoices are always on the agenda. So those are under work. And the appointments and hearings, just for future knowledge, those are things that Rick's involved with. And when you get into the work session, we try and let Rick go, because he has other things to do.
Okay,
all right.
Hey, Jim, I think your Todd has just joined the meeting up there.
Say it again.
A Todd has joined the meeting.
Oh, Todd, is you in the meeting? Are you there, Todd?
There he is. Todd, can you hear us?
Muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
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 I'm here. Are you there?
Yes, we're here.
I'm sorry, I'm outside. Very loud.
Do you want to ask him why he wants to be on the board or something, Jim?
I want to talk to him first.
Okay, so Todd, the board had just been discussing this, and they would like to reach out to you one-on-one. So Christian would like to have a one-on-one conversation with you, and then Jim would like to have a one-on-one conversation with you, so they don't violate the open meeting law where they can't get together before the board meeting with the selectmen on the 21st. Is that something that you'd consider?
Sure. Sure,
Okay,
absolutely.
okay, so I will give them your cell phone information tonight, and I'm sure they'll be reaching out to you in the next few days.
Yes.
Sure,
Hey, Todd.
absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks,
All right,
Todd.
thank you.
Okay, so we'll get his number and I can make the phone call and then you can contact him yourself and take. All right, I think that concludes the meeting.
I propose a motion to close the meeting.
Yes,
I propose a motion to close the meeting at this time.
motion to be made. I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Say aye. Meeting adjourned.
6:51. Well done. It's less than an hour, my friend.
Oh.